Hello everyone and welcome back to Inspired Celeb, and in today's brand new video we'll be talking about 6 things we learned from the Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley fight. This will be a pretty interesting and awesome video, so please make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button to see more stuff like this, and of course hit the bell icon to get notified every time we upload a brand new video. Also make sure to go ahead and drop a like and a comment down below, and without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into today's brand new video. One thing we learned is that Daniel Dubois is no joke. One of the fighters who the hardcore boxing fans were eager to see was Dubois, who entered the Paul vs. Woodley event with a 16-1 record with 15 wins by knockout. His fight with Serrano is expected to be the toughest test of his young career, but he shut down that narrative in a hurry with an absolute demolition of Serrano from the opening bell. The 23-year-old British boxer showcased a ferocious style in the ring in his US debut, considered by some as the next Mike Tyson. He certainly lived up to the hype with a big right hook in the first round that sent Serrano collapsing against the ropes. Another thing we learned is that Amanda Serrano deserves much more shine than she actually currently gets. While Paul vs. Woodley was the fight that most fans were most eager to see, Serrano was easily the biggest name on the card when it comes to boxing prowess. She is arguably the best female boxer in the world right now and put a clinic against a very tough opponent down in Mercado. Serrano didn't walk away with the knockout, but she did the next best thing by completely dismantling Mercado from start to finish. Serrano's vicious hooks to the body in particular controlled the pace of the fight and shut down any potential counter from Mercado. Another thing that we learned is that YouTube boxing has become way more mainstream. Both of the boxers in this fight have been paid out very high amounts of money, and according to several sources, they each have been paid out $2 million. Not only that, they have greatly increased the attention that this has brought into the boxing scene. Another thing we learned is that Jake Paul proved he has the skills to last a full boxing match. Paul entered the Woodley bout with an arguably ton of pressure on top of his shoulders. With a largely hostile crowd on hand who wanted to see him get challenged in the ring, Woodley brought the fight, but Paul proved he can withstand a barrage of strikes and still compete over the entire course of the fight. It wasn't exactly a flawless performance from Paul, who got hit with a massive right hand in round 4 that put him in deep trouble, nearly resulting in a total knockdown. However, Paul showed the most activity throughout the 8 rounds. Another thing we learned is that they technically both won if you think about it. As we said, they both got a $2 million payout, and that easily shows that they both won when you consider the pocketbooks. $2 million is easily more than 85% of Americans, or even lower, would ever see in their lifetimes all at once. Now, the last thing we learned is actually about Jake Paul himself. Love him or hate him, we learned a lot about Paul against Woodley. He's proven to be a legitimate boxer with high-level skills, despite his relative inexperience within the ring. I mean, if you even go back towards the KSI and Logan Paul fight, whenever Jake Paul fought with Deji, that has shown so much improvement between them and now. They have honestly gained so much skill, it is really impressive whenever you think about it, as they started as simple Viners way back in the day whenever the app was still up, to now being mainstream boxers. So what are your all opinions on Jake Paul and potentially his brother getting into boxing and actually succeeding in fighting many professional fighters? Do you think that's a good thing? Why or why not? Go ahead and let us know down below, as we would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Anyways guys, that's unfortunately all we have time for you today. Thank you all so much for watching the video, as we really do appreciate your viewership, and please don't forget to go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment something nice down below, and we will see you in the next video. Take care until then, and have a great day.